ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here at Chris.
Because you never see him give away an at-bat.
So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Greg Maddux. Stepping in, Barry Larkin.
Barry Larkin.
And a pitch. And it's fouled away. And here it comes. Just missed. Ball to strike.
Nope, ball.
Just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
And a 2-1 on the way. Back up the middle and a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 30.
Ken Griffey Sr., the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Maddux, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a two-seamer, a curve, and he works in a slider. Maddux checks the runner. Larkin back on a dive. Larkin gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch out, but no action. And a pitch. There goes Larkin. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
There's a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
3-1 is on the way. Fought off foul. Three-two now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. It features a great veteran presence, Tony Perez.
Boog, he has over 1,500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
Joe Morgan stands in now and watches strike one. Runner at second here, one gone. The next pitch misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Good eye right there. Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. The hitters count.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base. That's hard hit on the line. Hank makes the grab, and that is that. One hit, one left. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Welcome back. And towing the slab here, Luis Sessa.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And the pitch. That one misses.
No, that missed.
And that's ball 1. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Runner takes off. Base hit. Lead runner around second.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Hank Aaron next up for the Braves. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but his ball 1. The pitch. A little bit low.
no, ball. 2-0.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Inside, just missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Runners on the corners, no outs. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. In there for strike 1. The pitch.
Ball, low.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ripped on a line. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
And now it's the Braves DH, Chipper Jones. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. First pitch, not close.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. 1 run across. Here comes Hammer and Hank around third. Cut off, now a throw home. Not in time. He's safe as they score a pair on the play.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
David Justice digs in now. First offering, and it just misses. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Done. Makes the grab. Then there's 2 away.
Batting 7.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. Batting second, a really important guy for them. Freddie Freeman.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Jones stands at 6. Good job at damage control right there. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, here's a big power threat. Johnny Bench. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Adam Dunn, the next to hit for the Reds. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. And that's in there for strike 1. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that one is inside.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Next offering is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expected, an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Not in time, he legs it out. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Man at first, and the batter now is Joey Votto. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. The 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time. Move to first, and he's back in safely. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Reds leave one. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Vaughn Grissom. Sessa back to work. And a foul ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And the 0-2. That one missing inside. And a 1-2. That one missed.
2-2.
And now it's filled up.
A really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Throw to first is in time. That's one out the bottom of the second.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Ozzie Albies stands in here, takes ball one low. The 1-2 and a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch right through there. Got him. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris, scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Ball one, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. And that misses off the outside edge. That one drifts inside. Freddie Freeman on deck for Atlanta. Here's a 3-0. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And off the base of the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Singled and scored his first time. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Harris at second with two down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner leads away at second. Going to count 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him swinging. Braves strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Jonathan India at the plate. India getting to start at the hot corner. 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And the right-hander back to work. And ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ripped into right field. Base hit.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Barry Larkin, the next to hit for the Reds. That hits the dirt. Ball one. One home run shy of 200 for his career. They say you win.
1-1.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon and strike 2. Runner at first with no outs here. Pickoff throw. India back in on a dive. And the righty deals. Just a slow ground ball this time. Fires to second for one. A sensational double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Griffey in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And the 1-0. Foul ball there. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2. They say it went.
2-2.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Hank Aaron.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That one to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Matthews. They say it went.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals. Back up that got him. And right back to the mound. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm. As you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue. And that's a really good sign.
So now the DH spot, Chipper Jones. Doubled his first time up.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. At the belt and fires. And he walked him.
Inside, ball 4. Take your base.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Justice, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, chipper on the move, and he grounds one back up the middle to first, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta, but they lead at 3-0.
Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it. I'm always gonna get it. Even need to sit back to now.
And welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Joe Morgan. The wind of the pitch. Called strike right there.
0-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Comebacker to the mound, and that squirts through.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. In there, and it's 0-1. Perez at first, one gone. And that one hammered. Justice going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Adam Dunn, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers. And he swings over the top there. Two outs. Here's a high chopper. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the third out of the inning. So one left for Cincinnati, still down 3-0. Now, Joe Torre.
Leading up for the Braves, the catcher, Joe Torre.
The pitch. Bounce to third, and it goes just foul. Here's your 1.
1-1.
On the ground, out to short. Over to Perez. Gets the catcher by a step.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Wow. Singy, what a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, that's about as good as it gets. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+ on throws across the diamond, so he's pretty much right there with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
And next for Atlanta, Vaughn Grissom. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound. Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And here it comes. And another ball. Not even close there. 3-2 now. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third, and he held up.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Luis Sessa will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher for the Reds, Tony Santillan. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 64, Tony Santillan.
One down. Freddie Freeman getting ready to hit. Singleton scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that's outside.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
1-0 to Freddie Freeman.
Ball, that's down.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Out towards left center. Lays out and makes the play. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 4. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Hank in the box again, takes a strike. The 0-1. And fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Next offering upstairs. In the dirt, blocked. Bench up with it, over to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We played 4. It's the Braves 4 and the Reds nothing. Set for the start of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Eric Davis. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The wide to kick the pitch.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Misses off the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Votto in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch misses outside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Ground ball left side. Zips it to first, and Votto is retired.
The third baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jonathan India. Single to right at his first trip. Ball 1 there. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And that's a little high.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Reds down in order. They trail it here 4-0. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Eddie
The
Matthews.
third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Santiago back to work. They say you win.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball up.
And a good eye there.
2-1.
The pitch. And a ground ball to first. Perez. He takes it on his own. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Chipper Jones now at the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And the 0-1. Fouled off to the right. The 0-2. Way high. Hits for average power. The ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 away now.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Justice in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And misses inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Braves. But they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Barry Larkin.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Maddox back to work. And that's in for a strike. Larkin, 31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Slapped foul. 0-2 now. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now the right fielder, Ken Griffey Sr. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Foul ball.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses, 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And the pitch. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Runner take your base.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And a pitch. To third, might be 2. Over to Albies. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Braves 4 and the Reds nothing. Back here at the ballpark, well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Joe Torre. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And the first pitch misses in the dirt.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Now in for the Braves, Vaughn Grissom.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And that one is lifted in the air. Davis makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, but kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and deals. That one not
ball,
close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
That's up.
That's out to center field. Davis has it sized up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-0. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Tony Perez. The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Fly ball down the line. Aaron gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
the catcher, number 5.
Now the catcher up to hit, Johnny Bench. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2-2.
And he deals. Bounce to the right. Albies on to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
done. At the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
1-2.
And the pitch. In the air out to center. Harris has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Buck Farmer. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 46, Buck Farmer.
So the lineup flips over. Michael Harris digs in now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Got it by him for the K.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Freeman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. T.J. Antone up and throwing. Cunell getting loose as well. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hank Aaron next up for the Braves. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Freeman leads off first with 1 away. On the ground right side, 4. Tags the runner for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 4 and the Reds nothing. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Eric Davis. The wind of the pitch. Maddox still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
That misses.
1-2.
And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down. Joey Votto, the next to hit.
Joey Votto.
On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. And Votto is retired.
The third baseman, number 6, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
And the right-hander deals. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Reds go down quietly. They're down 4-0. Joel Kuhnel into the game. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Number 66, Joel Kuhnel.
And now Eddie Matthews.
For the Braves, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. That's down and in. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2-1.
And downstairs.
So that's down. Ball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's the Braves DH, Chipper Jones. A strikeout and a walk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. TJ Antone loosening up for manager David Bell. And the righty deals. There's the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is down low. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, David Justice. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. The 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. First and second here, no outs. slides, but it gets by him. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Torre. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate, but no advance from the runners. At the belt and fires. That's in for a strike. Up the middle, stops it on a slide. Good feed, that's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Now at the plate, Vaughn Grissom, 1 for 3. Off the mark there, 1-0. Two outs. And a foul ball. Jones on third with 2 out. Ground ball right side. Perez steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Welcome back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Maddox back to work. And a strike on the outside edge.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
In the dirt. Torre whips it to first. Larkin gone on the play.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Ken Griffey Sr., the next to hit for the Reds. And that's in there for strike one. Bounced up the middle. Grissom whips it to first on the run. And they're down to their last out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And here is Joe Morgan. First offering, and it just misses. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and 1-1. Good eye right there. Check swing on the 2-1. Appeal to third. Didn't go. The 3-1. Into center. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take the series opener here at home.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Choppy. Thanks for joining us.
Looking back and everything was all mad. You gotta know the roads and know when to fall back. This time I want it all and it ain't all chat. Oh man, my mommy took my chain and where I'm pawned that. Life's like a movie, I record that. Dad was in jail, so I grew up calling Paul Dad. Sitting in my cell with a. Everybody's active. Play your part, no slacking. Everybody's playing their position. That's the day I'm wishing. Caught up in the system. Ain't no way of living. Sick of getting sick of seeing cats. It's a catch. We in the trap. Never love the roads cause they won't love you back. My young G's love to trap. Like cold.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the show.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Eddie Matthews, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate. Defensively when he's on the bases, and this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ready to go now, and now Barry Larkin. Here comes a pitch. That's in there, and we are underway. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Larkin tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it. The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Boog, I think even when you know he's got that pitch in his arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit that pitch, I'm concerned because you probably can't hit anything else that he throws. That one right there locked him up.
Left-hand batter waits. And that drops in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
He goes down looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the batter now, Joe Morgan. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Reds down in order. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill, the big righty, Hunter Green.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bottom of the first, and now here's a speed threat, outfielder Michael Harris. A wind in the pitch. And he pumps in a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And here it comes. And there's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Freddie Freeman at the plate and takes high there. 1-0 to Freddie Freeman. That one in triple digits.
One strike.
Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's a strike. And now it's filled up.
3 balls. Strike.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And next for Atlanta, Hank Aaron. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And now it's even up.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Freeman, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And the batter now, Eddie Matthews. Oh, and 1 now.
0-2.
That one blasted deep to right. Griffey going back on it. And it's out of here. That one felt good. The Braves score first. It's 2-0.
Square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball. No strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Nope. 0-2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And it's 2-zip.
Let them know that you the best. Let them know that you the best. I ain't never
second inning set to go. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That's in there. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
That one misses in the dirt. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player. First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Johnny Bench.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The pitch.
No, that's low.
Fought off foul. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
That one misses. And the count is filled up. Got him. And there's one down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
In now for the Reds, Eric Davis. He's a guy who does it all. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Down and in, moved his feet. That one finds the corner. 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position. Well, interesting, he's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Next for Cincinnati, Adam Dunn. And a foul ball. Perez off of first with 2 away. And now the lefty gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball. Reds leave one, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, David Justice. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. This one popped up. Larkin hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Joe
Torre next up for the Braves. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. To third. Not in time. He's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
And now the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And the 0-1. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
1-2 now. Struck him out looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Jonathan India at the plate.
The third baseman, number 6.
India, a former Rookie of the Year, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And there's the strike. And that one missing low. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. All bees. Over to first. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter,
Will Myers now. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Check swing, and that's a ball. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
There's a swing and a
2
miss.
balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Barry Larkin. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. In there for strike 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
0-1. Smoked on the ground a second. Albies over to first in time. Larkin gone on the play.
the right fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ken Griffey Sr. He's 0 for 1.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Just off the outside edge.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And he deals. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Misses outside. 3 balls and a strike. Joe Morgan up next for the Reds. The 3-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the runner from third, and they trail by 1.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Joe Morgan, the next to hit for the Reds. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Popped up. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He probably would have been able to drive that pitch on the outside if he let it just get a little deeper and look to hit it to the opposite field. But he made it work out.
So 2 down. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. That's to third, and it's just foul. That was close.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Matthews gets it to first, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that one a little bit high.
1-1.
The 1-1. They say you win.
1-2.
Next one misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Now he turns and heads for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Righty delivers, and he takes a strike.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Slings it across, and Freeman is retired. Hank Aaron next up for the Braves. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Runner leads away at second, and 1-2.
1 ball, 2 straight.
Hank started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Eddie Matthews next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. Hunter Green has a long way to go before he's the most famous baseball player from his high school. Mike Stanton went to Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California. Of course, now we know him as Giancarlo Stanton. Kicks and deals. Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Chipper Jones next to bat for the Braves. At second with 2 down. To the right side. Tosses to first. And that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Reds 1. Start of the 4th. Here's the Reds catcher, Johnny Bench. And the pitch. In the dirt. And that is ball 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The punch out there, and that's the first out. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Eric Davis. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
And that's a little bit high.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Liner caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Adam Dunn, the next to hit for the Reds. His first at bat was a strikeout. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. The underhand flip, and the inning is over. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're down 2-1. And welcome back. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Chipper Jones. Green back to work. And there's a ball. That's in there.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
So now 1-2. And that one is inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Justice. The next to hit takes ball 1. They say you win.
1-1.
That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch.
That's the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Done. Calls it in, 2 away.
The catcher, number 9.
Joe Torre getting ready to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The 0-1. That one is upstairs. And a count 1-2. And that one off the outside edge. That misses the zone. Ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. Right side, Morgan. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. So they make short work of them there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Braves 2 and the Reds 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Jonathan India.
Number 6, Jonathan India.
The wind of the pitch. In there at the knees for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Tap to first. He'll do it himself. 1 away here in the 5th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Will Myers now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. And that's in there for strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Barry Larkin, the next to hit for the Reds. First offering, misses the mark. Myers, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one in the dirt, and the count is 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next pitch is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Here's a 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Ken Griffey Sr. will hit next. 1 for 2. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. First pitch just misses. Runners at first and second with one gone. That one missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Check swing. Went around. Now 2-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. The pitch. And here's a slow roller. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan. That misses. Ball one. The pitch. That one drifts inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that's outside.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
3-0 down. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. To first, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So one left for Cincinnati, and they trail it here 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now Vaughn Grissom. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. T.J. Antone, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Farmer warming up as well. And a pitch. Foul ball there. The pitch. In the air, right field. Griffey makes the grab, 1 down.
Now the second baseman.
Here is Ozzie Albies update. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ozzie Albies, a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Yeah, but he packs a lot of punch in that bat, especially from the right side. This is a guy that had 4 Grand Slams before his 23rd birthday.
The only other players with 4 Grand Slams before their 23rd birthday, Ken Griffey Jr., Eddie Matthews, Ted Williams, and Giancarlo Stanton. Strike 2. Stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And he walked him.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And stepping in is the speedy Michael Harris. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The next offering misses. 2-0. And another ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And there's ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the righty deals. Check swing, went around. And it's 1-1. Two on, 1 out. On the inside corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. Hank Aaron next up for the Braves, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And misses inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2-0. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Swing and a grounder, foul, first base.
Sorry I'm late.
Albies at second. Harris on at first with 2 down. Next offering is down low. And that's ball 3. Eddie Matthews would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Davis has it sized up. And that is that. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Sorry for bothering you.
Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6 at the plate. Joe Morgan. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
I'll let you sleep.
Outside. On a strike. The pitch.
2-1.
Just missed. Tony Perez waiting for a turn at the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
In the dirt. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Line drive caught.
Now back, catcher, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench, the next to hit for the Reds. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. In there, and it's 0-1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind
Let's
the
go
plate,
Reds.
it really shuts down the running game.
And that one is in for a strike.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Pitch misses inside. The count now 2-2.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Reds 1. In the game, TJ Antone.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. He's already homered in this game. Antone measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick. Dive and a stop at first, and they get the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down, and if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Next is the designated hitter, Chipper Jones. And there's the strike. You'll one.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
0-2 now. And ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Joel Kuhnel loosening up for manager David Bell. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out to short. Larkin slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now the left fielder, David Justice. Justice, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Two outs, runner at first. Joe Torre next up for the Braves. Ball 1 low.
1-0.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Justice, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two one now. Good eye right there.
3-1.
There's a swing and a drive. And gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
Careful to not jam yourself. The velocity's not going to do it, but your swing path can if you come off with a baseball. Pulled his hands tight to the body. Really good job of explosion through the zone and drove it out of here.
Grissom in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hey, sorry, I was in the bathroom, lol.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And yes, let's go Reds.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and that is the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Eric Davis.
Oh, okay.
Back to work. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, these Reds, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Next offering is in the dirt.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering in the dirt. And the count is even 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Next one is off the plate. Full count now. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. Looked like it was a little bit up. No outs, runners at first and second. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0. The tying run at the plate. There's a strike. Tying run at the plate. And a curve finds the outside corner for strike 2.
Ooh, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now. Will Myers on deck for Cincinnati. Three and two now. To first, might be 2. Freeman tossed to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Now it's the Reds DH, Will Myers. Hit hard, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin. And first offering is fouled off. Myers off of first with 2 away. Larkin checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 0-2 now. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. The pitch. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And he's into scoring position with 2 gone on the wild pitch. The 2-2 now.
Okay.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a base hit on a line. Here comes Myers. He scores, and now they trail by 1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Warren Spahn won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Tyler Matson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now here is Ken Griffey Sr. Step off throw to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That one's in there, 0-1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And the lefty with the 0-1. There goes Larkin. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Buck Farmer takes over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 46, Buck Farmer.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That hits the dirt. 1-0.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Now a fly ball to right center. Davis has it sized up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5.
And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. Good eye right there.
2-0.
That's through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Freddie Freeman bops one out of here. His second of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-3.
Be the toughest pitch to hit a home run on. Same side thrower as the hitter, inside part of the plate. That collector or breaking ball, it'll make you flinch a lot of times. So to stay in there and get through it the way he did, an incredible piece of hitting.
So 2 away with nobody on. Hank Aaron, the next to hit. First offering misses the mark. Righty to the plate. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And here it comes. That to right. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And a 1-2 again. High fly ball out into left center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-3. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back. We go to the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Sr.
Number 30, Ken Griffey.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind over.
The 0-1. Slider misses outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell appears to be getting loose. And it is 2-1. And he deals. Back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Now back, the second baseman, Joe.
Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that one wrapped foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ball popped up. Grissom pulls it down. And there's one away. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Across is the runner from first. And it's a one-run game.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Making a move at second base. On to pinch run, Ellie De La Cruz.
Number 45, Ellie.
One out. Runner at second. Johnny Bench, the next to hit for the Reds. That's a slider for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Iglesias throw over.
No, we stay.
And now the 0-1. And that clips the inside corner. Next offering misses down and away. One-run game, one out, one on. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Eric Davis digs in now.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Check swing went around. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's strike 2. De La Cruz on at second with 2 down. Next one misses. 1-2 to count. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. In comes the run from second. All tied again, 5-5.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next for Cincinnati, Adam Dunn. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That smash towards center. Harris makes the catch, inning over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We're all tied up 5-5. Pitching change here. Rob Dibble. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 39, Rob Dibble.
So coming into the game now on defense, Adam Duvall. He takes over as the new first baseman. Now in for the Braves, Eddie Matthews.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
The wind of the pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And next is the designated hitter, Chipper Jones. This guy has turned into a beast. Out there to center. Davis trying to get there. Makes a nice running catch. And a couple of quick outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Justice. The next to hit takes outside. Movement in the bullpen. Joel Kuhnel loosening up for manager David Bell. The 1-0. And that's too high.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
There's a strike and a count 2-1. Out towards right center field. Griffey settles under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Braves go down quickly here, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. We go to the 9th. Digging in, Jonathan India.
Third baseman, number 6.
Iglesias in his 8th season, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. There's a strike. Strike 2. And a pitch.
1 ball. Strike.
Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball.
You should do the Texas Rangers in franchise mode like Ivan Rodriguez and Nolan Ryan.
And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now here is Will Myers.
Sounds good.
Lifted in the air right center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away. And now the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Pitch misses outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Righty delivers. And now 2-1. The line to kick the pitch. A little bit low. Ken Griffey Sr. up next for the Reds. The 3-1. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
In now for the Reds, Ken Griffey Sr. That's in for a strike. Iglesias throw over. Larkin dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Bottom of the ninth. And here's the catcher, Joe Torre. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Ball one, no strikes. And the slider just misses. Bullpen activity starting up now. Alexis Diaz loosening up for manager David Bell. The wind and the pitch. Vaughn Grissom on deck for Atlanta. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Kicks and deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Kicks and fires. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's carrying. And in one hops the wall. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time.